Hey everyone, welcome to a new update about marketing customer experience, and I'm happy that you're joining the show. Just a small reminder, this is going to be my last episode before the Eastern holiday. I'm going to take a pause of 2 weeks, and after that I'm going to be back with your favorite update every week. Enjoy the show, my friends. Baidu is testing driverless cars in the city of Beijing, and this is a big move because China is allowing Baidu to test driverless cars on the public road. And the one thing that driverless cars need to improve their quality of driving is data. And of course, the more you practice on the streets instead of a testing lab, the more data you get from real life situations, and the better your quality will become. So I think this is huge because other tech players in China don't have this permission yet. They're not that far yet. And this will be a huge step because next year Baidu wants to roll out an army, a fleet of driverless vehicles for their car sharing service, and this move is crucial for them to actually make that happen. There were some figures coming out this week about the spending in TV advertisement in the US, and the results are not positive. Every quarter in 2017, the number of dollars spent on TV advertisement went down. So you're starting to see that companies are making the flip more to digital. At the same time, consumers are getting used to the fact that they now have streaming services where you do not have advertisement. So especially in the US, where you had like an overkill of advertisement per hour, on average 13 minutes per hour was spent on advertisement. You see now that certain channels are really putting down the ad load, even up to or down to 2 minutes an hour, but still it's not picking up. So it seems like, especially in the US market, we reached some sort of a tipping point. There are more Netflix customers now than there are cable subscribers, and the advertisement money is moving from TV to new channels, and consumers are moving from TV to new channels. So in the US, it seems like a tipping point that we've been talking about for years that is actually happening this year. Another car incident happened. A driver died after an accident with a Tesla Model X. Tesla is uncertain what really happened. The hypothesis is that it was an autopilot mistake, but nobody's really sure. But it's interesting to see that at the same day, there was a little side news somewhere that Toyota had to recall a whole lot of cars because there was an issue with the airbags, and actually 20 people died because of technical failure. And that was hardly in the news, and the Tesla share it dropped with 8% after this one casualty. So you still see in the media and in the reactions in the market that we're still suffering to accept that machines will do stuff and that sometimes things will go wrong. If humans do stuff in a wrong way, we're kind of used to it after all the years. So it's still fun to see the difference in attitude between what happens with a machine and happens with a human. This week there was big news about Amazon again. They have a big deal with a company called Mono-prix in France. And what they will do is they will partner up with this retailer, and the customers of Mono-prix and Amazon, they can now order food online through the Amazon channel, through Prime Now, and they will get their groceries delivered within the hour or maximum within 2 hours. And I think this is a big move for Amazon because in the US, the number of Prime members is stagnating. So maybe we're reaching some sort of a saturation point there. So the biggest growth of Amazon will come from other markets like Asian markets, but also Europe. And this is a huge first step to get more traction in the European level. Time for a weekly update about driverless cars. Nvidia, one of the biggest chip manufacturers of driverless chips or chips for driverless cars, has decided to stop all testing globally because of the Uber incident of last week. So last week, an Uber car, a driverless car, killed a lady. And actually, they're saying we don't really know what happened. So now they want to investigate that. And in the meanwhile, they're shutting down all the tests. But this is not really something that will slow down the growth of driverless cars. They believe it will actually accelerate it because investments will go up to make sure that this will not happen again and that they will learn more. And another update about driverless cars is about Jaguar. Jaguar is partnering up with Waymo, Google's division of driverless vehicles. And actually this week they showed a new car of Jaguar that should be a driverless, a fully autonomous vehicle that should come to market next year. So it's amazing to see how this is speeding up this year. Almost every week I have to talk about it. And I'm pretty sure that next year and the year after that, we're going to see fleets of driverless cars on public roads. There's a rumor that Apple considers to stop with iTunes in the future and that they would really focus completely on Apple Music, fully going into streaming services. There's no timing on this news, but this would be a big step. And then my question is, how long will it take before Apple
buys Spotify, because if they really want to make a difference and really be the largest player there, it would be a fantastic opportunity for them to merge Spotify with their Apple Music.
So guys, thanks for watching this episode. I'm gonna see you again in 3 weeks. I hope you're gonna have some fun in the meanwhile, and thanks again for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.